So, the new episode of DanDaDan. I really like that episode. I'm gonna butcher the name, so I'm just gonna call them by the color of their hair. And side note, I need to find the manga. I used to the manga reader .net or something like that, and then it stopped working. And I used to hang out like at Barnes and Noble and stuff as a teenager and read there, but that has not happened in a while. So if you know of any, if you're watching this and you know of any websites to read manga off of, please share them. Anywho, I really love the episode. We face a lot of demons and society, because it is the norm to exercise your demons, your bad thoughts, your anything that we perceive as bad, we need to automatically get rid of. And this episode was so beautiful because he understood redhead kids. He understood his plight, that he didn't want to get rid of him. He felt and understood Evil Eye. Where his pain comes from is his inner child. What has happened to him as a child. And black hair kid realized the way that Evil Eye was acting was out of a child, like out of the eyes of a child. And a lot of our demons and our things, our traumas happen to us when we are children, and that is how we react, is out of the eyes of a child. When we get angry and we throw things, we have tantrums, we're acting like what? A child. And he understood that, and he wanted to get stronger, not only for himself to protect, I think it's Momo, so I think I can say her name, but and everyone else, but to also help red hair guy kid with his wishes of wanting to help Evil Eye. And it's such a powerful, it's a reflection of life, with ourselves. We're so quick to, when we're angry, calm down, instead of feel the anger. What is the anger telling you? And how can you utilize that anger? Instead of lashing out at someone and hurting someone and doing something you regret, what can you learn from it? And then how can you turn that energy into something else? How can you transmute that energy? And most of all, understand why you're having that energy. We get angry. Our emotions tell us things for a reason. We just are not taught that they tell us things for a reason. We're taught that anger is bad, that sadness only comes from this, and and sadness in a way is bad. You know, don't cry over this and yada yada yada, and that causes, like, most of us are just kids in adult bodies that don't know how to deal with our emotions. And me being a mom and relearning how to regulate, is the word I was looking for, to regulate my emotions, and my husband learning how to regulate his emotions, and practicing helping our toddler with his emotions and letting him experience them, but teaching him, you know, just because you're angry doesn't mean you hit people. You're angry, you're allowed to be angry, you feel that anger, you know, I understand that. So instead, let's do something else. Let's use that energy and do something else with it. Let's go and play. Let's go, I don't know, he likes to run around. He's 2, so he loves to run around and jump around. So transmute that energy. You know, some people do beautiful art, like a lot of emotional songs can be the most beautiful songs. Same with, I mean, that's a form of art, but, you know, art like painting and drawing, people, you know, storytelling, writing about their inner demons, their turmoil and sadness. I mean, that's why a lot of artists, you know, what they sing about breakups, and it's like, you know, #1 hit because the emotion from it. They're transmuting that energy into something else. But anyways, I loved that episode so much. It was such a beautiful episode. And such a great reflection on hopefully what we can, you know, what we can learn from, how we can use our energy and try to understand why we are the way we are, and that, again, we're just kids in adult bodies. We're reacting from the state